Click the bell icon to get latest videos from Ekeeda.
Hello friends, we have already discussed about the circular cube. Now we will look at push function of the circular cube. In other words, I can say we are going to add the elements in the circular cube. In case of circular cube, you must remember that we have two important variables, front and rear. Whenever front is there, it going to point to the first position of the element and rear points to the last position of the element. But in case of circular cube, rear also points to the front. Like this, we are going to have the circular structure. Now we will look at the push function of the circular cube. Before inserting any value into the circular cube, we need to check whether the cube is having some values or not. In other words, I can say whether the cube is empty or not. Also, we need to check whether the cube is full. Here, important word is full. How do we check whether the cube is full or not? So, in that case, we have already defined the size and we have two important variables, front and rear. Now, if rear plus size, okay, rear plus 1 I can say, in other words, is coming out to be front, it means that we have already defined all the set of values which can be stored in the given circular cube. That is, circular cube is full. Now we cannot insert any more elements into the circular cube. So we have a function push in which we are going to insert the elements into the cube. In that I am going to check the condition if rear plus 1 mod size. Okay, this should be rear plus 1, that is the last element plus 1. This comes out to be mod. Mod is what? Remainder giving me. This is divided by the size. Okay, this is the number of elements. Okay, number of circular element Q elements. This comes out to be front. Okay, this value comes out to the front. In that case, it means Q is full. That is, we cannot add any more values into the circular cube. Hence, I write down Q is full. If not, it means there are some positions valid where we can enter the values. In other words, I can say there are some position vacant in this given circular cube in which we can push the element back to the cube. So we have variable called as x, and then we will start pushing the values. We will ask the user the value to insert. Okay, how do I take x equal to sc? Sc is what? We have the object of scanner class. X equal to sc dot next read. Like this, we have the value to insert, and this will be push up into x. Once this is done, okay, then we will go for checking the conditions of pushing the values. We have already defined the condition where we check whether the queue is full or not. Once the circular queue is full, we cannot anymore push the elements into the circular queue. If not, okay, so we are going to check the front value. So if front equal to minus 1, okay, so if front equal to minus 1, it implies that the queue is empty. In that case, we can obviously insert the values into the, so front equal to minus 1, it means we are going to insert the element in the first position. So I make forcefully rear and front. Okay, so in that case, I make forcefully front equal to 0. Once again, I am going to repeat this one. If front equal to minus 1, it means that we have the initial condition. So this is the first element to be added into the circular cube. That's why what I do, I shift the position of the front from minus 1 to 0. In other words, I can say I am going to increment the value of front from minus 1 to 0 by adding one element in the circular cube. So front becomes 0. Now coming to rear. Rear becomes rear plus 1 mod size. Like this, the values of rear are defined. Once this is done, we have to just make sure the value of x is given to the given rear part of the circular cube. Okay, so we have cube named as CQ. Inside that, which variable going to use? to push the element rare. Okay, so CQ rare equal to X. Like this X value will be push up into CQ rare. So we need to remember this very particularly. In case of push function, now let's look friends. We have the function called as push. First I will check whether Q is full or not. Once that is done, I am going to take the value from the user which needs to be pushed into the circular queue. After that, I will check if queue is empty or not. Queue is empty. If it is so, then only I am going to insert the values into the circular queue. In case of circular queue, you must remember that rare points back to front. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to Ekeeda channel.